Okidoki, 62. díl za hry. Hogwarts Legacy. Jdeme tady na Izabelu. Tyva, já musím přidělat ty vlasy, kurva. OK. Jdeme na to. Pan questlog. Jo. Crossed one, jasně. Charming, jasně, Acio, Leviosa. Lumos, Protego, Revelio. Collection, máme něco, nemáme. Inventory.
Revelio.
You already know the dates of every goblin rebellion that hasn't even happened yet.
Good to stay in top form.
Accio.
And I shall test you both at the same time.
Já nemám vasadlo to. Škoda, že si to nepamatuju, ty vole.
Accio.
I think transfiguration.
Levioso.
It requires such precision and concentration.
Tady je jedno, je to čista. My nemůžeme ještě to, ne? Kde ta mapa? To je přes celý ten, ty vole. Počkej. No, tady nemám ještě. Dobrý, no. Jdeme na.
Revelio. Lumos.
Tyhle, šli jsme tudy vůbec někdy po tuto mostě, ty vole. S tou první postavou. No nevím, člověče.
Revelio.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boys' lavatory, not for the meek.
These peas will make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Revelio.
I wish teachers wouldn't ask the question.
Já tady. Jo, to je to Hall of Izodora bez tak. Co tady? Další plot guide. Okay.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Ty vole, na to počkej.
Levioso.
Jo, na to počkej tohle.
Revelio.
Can I help you?
Yep.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So,
Okay.
care to step into the ring?
Yeah.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo!
Levioso.
Give them what for!
Levioso!
Find the one!
Defindo!
Levioso. Accio. Protego.
Confringo! You're better than that!
Expulso!
Levioso!
Levioso. Accio.
Confringo! Come on! Descendo!
Levio...
Oh,
Levioso!
there goes my way.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos.
Confringo! Is that all you've got?
Expulso!
Levioso!
Accio.
Don't shy away now.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought.
Okay.
Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio.
Tak, než se potřebuje do prasy kurva. On se totiž na to... Tak, co máme? Co to je? Zajímavé. Weasley After Class. Stromecká věž, vole. Já bych potřeboval sem, ne? Do piči, vole. Zase, vole, takhle se travelovalo. Profesor Weasley, Transfiguration Class. Musím nejdřív vědět, kde ta Transfiguration Class je. Tady.
Revelio.
If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a moon calf in charge. Awful when they ask you a question, though, isn't it? Grubby little thing. I'll just die.
Nebo to je tudy.
Revelio.
To je další. Počkej, to má vytnutý toto.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Teď to máme litnutý.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Minule jsme šli ze Sebastiana, teďko zkusíme z Naty teda.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavoury local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Jo, maslový ležák. Fuck yeah. Čeká, kudy. Píte profesor Ronald, reparo, jasně. Ono někde tady.
Got a peek at the prefect's bathroom last year.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right... Got it.
Já mám rád, si to.
Levioso.
Takhle. Stupefy, Rebelia, Basic Gas2 a jak já udělám? No počkej. Jo, takhle.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio. Brilliant.
Might some kind soul help me?
Jo, to jsou ty capstony.
If only a new student would help me.
Já budu dělat jako pomáhat s capstonama. Sorry.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Nice!
Revelio.
To máme. Co to tady, vole? Dobrá. Počkej.
Levioso.
Další field guide. Nice!
Revelio.
To send owls, but I have no one to write to. I almost...
Akci, collection charge, inventory gear. To nebude asi to, co chci. Level 7, vole, kde se to dělalo, vole? Takhle, jo, tady. Tady máme toto. Máme rukavice. Field guide. Aha, já nemůžu ještě talenty. Aha, vlastně. Simon and question. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Tam my chceme collection. Máme my vůbec nějaký... Čkej, gear tady. Jo, my máme tohle. Change appearance. Dark Arts. Já tady mám dokonce i ty... Slytherinský, vole. Co je dáme? Tady část kůrou. Tak je okolo. Azkaban Prisoner Cloak. To asi ne, co? Jo, to je ten, vole. Charm Professor Rope. House Fanatic School Rope. House Fanatic Dark Rope. A to tuto. Merlin Cloaks. Si dáme ten merlinovský. No to není špatný. No, to je lepší tuto. Akorát ty rukavice asi dáme pryč. Jo, to je lepší. OK. No, to je Hogsmeade.
Diagon Alley. Went with a cat instead. Odd coloured eye, and it quite appealed to me.
A já běžím na druhou stranu. Úplně geniální.
No one sends me owl.
Revelio.
There's something in...
Ne, tak paní učitelce Garlickový do píči. Já ještě nejdu za paní učitelku Česnekovou.
Revelio.
Ne na konci, vole. Nebo ne na konci. No, kde to je, vole?
It's so much better when it gets dark earlier. I spend all night in that astronomy tower. How can you not be absolutely fascinated?
Wooden cat.
I should let Char adopt me.
Revelio.
Tried what I thought was a smoothing elixir for my worm mucus. Oh! A girl in our dormitory keeps sending packages of homemade pasties to her family. We shan't fit into our robe.
Hello, looking for me?
Ne, zatím ne, ale zatím se to jako...
Potion in my trunk.
Ale,
She put a bow truckle under my bed.
Revelio.
Úplně jde nahoře potom už.
Oh, I can't wait to have a nap in front of the fire. I brought sweets from Honeydew to share with the girls in my dormitory.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
No, se zdá, jestli to bude lepší se Sebastianem, nebo jestli se Sebastianem to bylo lepší. Ty brýle jí seknou, člověče. Čekej, já tady mám nový gyroš. A to jsou strašný, vole.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
Revelio.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making. Look, from the Forbidden Forest, hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Revelio.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle.
Levioso. Lumos. Ha.
Jo, to se nemusím dostat takhle, ale ta stačí přelez tu skurvenou stěnu. Taky by to šlo, ale takhle.
Revelio.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore
Revelio.
whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start.
Accio.
The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything
Revelio.
you need in Hogsmeade.
Toadstool tales always made me wretch as a child.
I think we're getting a lot more trade from Hogwarts students this year, what with Quidditch. Do feel a bit safer when he's around and have nothing else to do.
My children do love
Revelio.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I so enjoyed.
Co to je to? Wizard Bear. Tam přesně potřebuju. Oh yeah. Když jsme se konečně dostali do těch,
Revelio.
Něco je, Ollivander.
I don't see why.
To je taky?
Revelio.
One never knows when society will be thrown into the midst of unrest.
Já nemůžu za ním ještě jít, ty vole. Jo, toto. To říkám.
Accio. Revelio.
Počkej, kde byl ten Pepinu, no, ty Pepinovo pušnu. Tam šifr kde chtěl. A tady.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yeah.
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Mám 4, ale... No, můžu se kupovat tak zbytová pouští. Co je to tam maxima? Všechno drahý. Tak, ale mám tady rovnou.
Never the same after he was attacked by a werewolf.
Revelio.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Nature Grey.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Počkej, Elder, jo, ne, počkej, jo, vlastně. To vybírám, jak bude vypadat, no.
Curious indeed.
Bílá. Dřevo bude Elder. Black on.
How intriguing.
14.5. Then grass, salt, hard,
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Unbending. Jo, tady. Akáce. Alder.
Curious indeed.
Elder. Instant magic. Powerful magic. Great range of magic.
Phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match? Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Dobrá. Tak, tamhle skoro je tady.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
The tales of Beetle the Bard.
Those that go to Azkaban want the straight boats and trains.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Levioso.
Počkej, máš vzadu. Sorry, kámo. Ne, tak tuto, do prčí. Zase,
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity. But that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Tak, Magic Nip ještě teda. Magic Nip, to je tady. Vteřinku.
Repairer will save me more broken glasses than I care to count.
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with unicorns. It was a dream. Anyone can run a shop if they inherited it. We treated our house quite well. She had her own treatment. They were in the cellar, but you could still see them. They were her very own. Centaurs have never had much use for wizard kind, have they? Stick to boats and trains. My parents have enough diamonds one day that I don't have to work at all. I could find my day saving people's hearts and knowing that all the things I need to fix is in the possible. This travel has been quite later. We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Yorick the Oddball. We've got dark wizards these days that make Emmerich the Evil look like Yorick the Oddball.
My Hogwarts uniform still fits. Good ancestry, that is. My Hogwarts uniform still fits. Good ancestry, that is.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail. That is the path of a leader.
Not much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me wand.
My mother used to threaten us with sleeping jackson out the way our breathing behaved. Well, if they wanted, I suppose to put them himself,
Myself, I've never been comfortable being waited on by anyone, let alone an elf with no choice in the matter.
Belonging as I used to help out at the Three Broomsticks when I was younger.
I must say, I admire Serona Ryan, the way she welcomes all types into the Three Broomsticks. So rare to see goblins and wizards socializing together. Makes a nice change.
We're witches and wizards. We can conjure almost anything we need whilst barely lifting a finger.
I wouldn't feel right asking an elf to pick up after me.
Boggles the mind that hundreds of us have run at the wall of King's Cross to get to platform 9 3/4, yet nary a muggle seems to notice.
Always a treat to see Serona, so the Three Broomsticks buzz even down.
That's an unearned reputation, if you ask me.
I do trust Augustus Hill's eye when it comes to fashion, truly. But I do wonder if he doesn't try to oversell it. I left Gladrags last week with 4 new hats when I only went in for 3.
The life out of them is a groaning monologue from Goblin Rebellion. If something threatens me, first thing I can't is potato.
There's no one from hope find it.
I miss the old Quidditch goalpost.
I'm forever at the three rooms of fire. And if I'm singing better with you, then find that still there now with me. It's catching away, it's around.
Lovely one to see.
I do something.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
I left Gladrags last week with 4 new hats when I only went in for 3. Not saying I don't have the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking.
Oh, will there ever be another wizard as peculiar as you at the oddball?
I've always thought that if the 4 founders had got on better, Hogwarts wouldn't have fostered such intense house rivalry. Still, does make for an exciting Quidditch season, when there is one. Expelliarmus can disarm a dark wizard, no doubt. But then what?
If it weren't for the cost of
Fleeing?
things these days, I'd be able to take a holiday somewhere.
My children, and my husband for that matter, know not to trust me too much. I'm not above using a blessing curse in the house when necessary. I did see Professor Weasley in the village recently. She was stopping by tomes and scrolls. I'd imagine she was organising spellcraft for some of the new students.
That's a vampire worth knowing. Next thing you know, it's unforgivable curses. Have they really seen how Hogwarts professors are to do it? Perhaps they need reprieve.
But they'll learn eventually. For years, my mother conjured anything my daughter wanted. Spoiled the rotten she did. Had a bit of a rude awakening her first days at Hogwarts. No one catering to her every whim.
Not a fan of the hard-headed. Listening to you lot go on about your children makes me grateful for my loyal crop.
I could use a few more house elves in my house.
Not a day goes by I don't use something I didn't learn at Hogwarts. I do think all of the readers are magical abilities they make up for in my children and my husband, for that matter, know not to trust.
I do wish Pippin would share some of his secret family recipes. I appreciate the ready-made portions, of course, but I do like to brew my own when I can.
Though possibly somewhat impractical.
If any dark horses come around Hogsmeade, I'll give them something to sniff out. Revelio certainly never revealed the charm of my social professor back when I was at school.
But then,
I'm forever at the Three Broomsticks I am. I enjoy a nice beverage. Then I find myself still there hours later chatting away to Sharona. Lovely woman she is.
Good thing the military banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young. I told my nieces I'd leave my grandmother's silver cauldron.
Got him to be running Gringotts since his bricks were laid. I can transfigure anything if I put my mind to it.
I sometimes stop into Madame Snelling's just to see how Calliope has done her hair that day. She's brilliantly creative, although possibly somewhat impractical. That's what the authorities are for, they say. Huh. Try finding one.
When I was a student at Hogwarts, my favourite class was the finest job of my class all the time. My visit was in the
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place. Oh, Spouthole Spavin's been minister for so long, I don't remember who came before him. Practices of the dark arts should stick to fighting amongst themselves, if you ask me. Not a fan of the Hogshead in the town. Showed you nothing about Not saying I don't cast the odd cleaning spell when no one's looking. It's no wonder parents go exhausted all the time. I should pour myself a fire with the minute I get home and bask in the glorious peace of the child for those. It's no wonder parents go exhausted all the time. I should pour myself a fire with the minute I get home and bask in the glorious.
I'd rather scrape cauldrons than work with muggles.
all through my years at Hogwarts.
When I was at home, I used to work with uniforms. It was a best to go to Azkaban when I had a chance in the first place. Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow. Only a hairy-hearted sod would cast Flipendo on a cow.
Wonder how I get on working as a referee for professional Quidditch matches. It's in my blood, you know. My mother's family comes from just outside Quidditch.
My grandmother filled a cauldron, whichever one of them looked after me in my old age this time. Well, Mr. Ollivander seems to spend more time cleaning up his shop from errant wand casts than actually selling the things.
Anyone can run a shop of St. Heritages.
If it thinks it's got half a chance, a werewolf would be on you like both buckles to Doxio.
When I was a student at Hogwarts, my favourite class was astronomy. Kept having to tell my mother that it wasn't the same as astrology. Well, she was very disappointed when I couldn't help her with her horoscope.
No one catering to her every whim.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the ministry works a day in their life. Augustus Hill has such tact. Just the other day, I heard him talking a woman out of a hat that would have most certainly brought out all of her worst features. You have to admire that in a shop owner.
I'm used to catching a few glances.
I was top of my class all through my years at Hogwarts. When I was Wingardium Leviosa mixed my topic iron.
Hengist of Woodcroft certainly knew how to plan a city.
Muggles have made life hard for us since the dawn of time.
The world's most talented authors now more than ever. I'd be such a life. Anything Hogwarts lacking is its own Quidditch team.
If only I could invent a new potion, something indispensable, I'd be set for life. Not to worry, I like baking. My eldest son is sweet on a mother voice that lives near my sister. I've nothing against it, mind, but I told him to make sure he's looked for himself and not his magic.
Takže potřebujeme tamhle.
Revelio.
House elves are wizardkind best friends.
Revelio.
Well, hello there.
It's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Ne, počkej, to není Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Takže jdeme za Natty teda. Ha, do vody. Takže jsi se vykopal a
Taking care of himself, I hope.
Santa, my birthday
Finally installed a...
When I was a girl, I wanted to work with you.
Fajn, budu moc už konečně si změnit ten zvlášť.
I find myself scurrying home at night these days.
Revelio.
Tyhle nemůžu. To je dobrý, jo. Ale Demi guy. Počkej, dá se to udělat na noc. Ne, nedá. Já tady.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Away from the buildings! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down!
Expelliarmus.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way.
goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Reparo.
Oh, hello there. A moment, if you would.
I will see what he wants.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. There, good as new.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Teď mám lepší, ty vole. Co tady máš?
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
Nice. Would you be inclined? You're...
Do prdele, já si to prodal, ty vole.
Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
No, to je v prdele, no. Co se to prodalo?
Look at your hair, your complexion. Whatever it is, they'll all want to know your secrets. Dearie me, you are a lost cause, aren't you?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything. It is perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Tyhle, ten Temic guy tam je někde. Ne, ačkej, ne. Nic, no.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Welcome to Hogsmeade. Počkej. Já chci si změnit vzhled postavy. Tam si můžu... Je to někde šlo. Dr. Professor Fig.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
I was trapped on the grand staircase for an hour the other day waiting for it to move. Sharp didn't believe me when I told him why I was late.
Revelio.
Nemůžu ještě, ne, ty talenty. Nemůžu. Okay. Jeden to za Figem.
Revelio.
Pak to ukončíme. Tady taky, ty vole, to máš.
Revelio.
Hello.
Revelio.
ten chat zase.
Might some kind soul help me? Ugh. If only a new student Might some kind soul help me?
Máte tuto.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is such a thing as trying too hard.
Revelio.
Tady by to mělo být vlastně nahoře.
If only a new student.
Revelio. Lumos.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Třeba to pak kde? Tady.
Revelio.
Demiguy. Tady je taky, jo.
Accio. Lumos. Reparo. Levioso.
Jak se dělají ty demiguyové, vole?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
OK, to je všechno pro dnešní díl. Se vám loučím a v dalším díle pojďme za paní profesorkou Hecatovou. Se mějte a čučus.